I don't know if you can see all that, but the bees are up there and they're taking the fondant down. Lovely sight. They're obviously hungry. They're using the fondant that I put on there before Christmas. So that's great. They're all still alive. Okay, I'm going to cover this up very quickly. I want the least amount of cold air getting to them. They work so hard to keep the temperature even for their queen. I pop the thermal outer casing on, but this hive, I will make a note in my notes, will need re-looking at in I'd say a few days. They're on that icing. What day is it today? It's Monday. Probably Thursday I'll come up again and have another look. That's brilliant. Excellent. Good girls. All still alive. Yes! Look, I got a new smoker for Christmas and it works. Oh, what joy. So this is hive number 4. So far, none of them have needed anything, which is great. It means my cunning plan to put the fondant on just before Christmas has helped. They're either helping themselves or they're not needing it. Oh yes. Now these girls, they've eaten all around the centre, so I will replace that with some that's in the middle. Give it a heft, very light. So I'll go and get another pack. And I'm going to pop that as quickly as I can over the top of them like that. There we go. And just, there we go, they're coming up onto it. Maybe it had gone a bit hard, you know. It is rock solid. So just give them a slightly softer one. Let's shut this up very quickly. So let's go into the final hive now. Hive number 5. Oh, yes. It's heavy, which is great. And look at all the lovely girlies making use of the fondant. I'd like to be quite quick whilst I tell you this, but obviously none of mine need feeding because I had put the fondant on just before Christmas, and on this vlog I was supposed to be showing you how to do it. Well, here's how. You come up to your hive, you take the roof off, so you get a proper weight reading, because if the roof's on, the roofs are heavy. You give them a little heft. This one happens to be still heavy. The crown board, which has the hole in, if it's light, you get a pack of fondant like this. This is one I just took off. You cut a hole in it and you place that on top of the hole in the crown board, so the bees can get up, but obviously they can't get out. You then place an eek. This is an eek like that, and that gives the space for the second crown board to go on and not, you know, sit nice and square and flat. And then whatever insulation you've got going on, obviously you place on top of that. This is my insulation. There we go. And I've always strapped my hives down. There we go. Making sure they're nice and tight. And then I place my roof on top of that. Then this very heavy piece of concrete, because I don't want those badgers or deer or foxes or anything that's looking for something sweet to eat to push the hive over. Well, welcome back to the apiary. It's lovely seeing the girls, all 5 hives. The bees are alive, but never take that for granted. It could all change in a nanosecond, so do keep an eye on them at all times. And whilst you're up at your apiary, do check the entrances, that leaves haven't blocked them up, dead bees aren't blocking them up, that they haven't been able to sweep out, etc, etc. Before I leave you, I'll just show you what I mean by checking the entrances. Now, if you look very carefully there, You can see a little dead bee. She's not blocking the entrance, but that's the sort of thing. If there were 2 or 3 there, that could make it difficult for the cleaners to... The entrance is clear. The bees have been doing their homework. They've been clearing out. These are all dead bees that they've swept out and managed to keep the entrance clear. So there you go. They've either flown outside to die, because bees do that. If they think they're dying, they'll fly outside. Methinks I've got some sticky stuff on the camera lens because I'm in a Doris Day haze, probably the best way to see me. Yes, they do that. As I was saying, they will sweep the bees out of the small entrances so they don't block them up, or if the honeybees know they're dying, they will come outside to die. So that's it. All 5 hives inspected. All entrances checked and ready, well, not ready, I guess, waiting for the next inspection, which I will do in about 3 or 4 days on a couple of mine who have eaten quite a bit of their fondant, I see. So we're off and running again. Hey, Happy New Year!